So Strickenberger beats Hendrickson's for the second time this year. He's won 3 in a row overall. We moved to 133, and what a story freshman Gunnar Andrick has been for the Mountaineers as he's moved into the top 25 at number 17. And he'll be up against Carter Schmidt.
I mean, just an animal. What we were seeing in the early goings of the season, where you're not even wrestling the Big 12 opponents, where we were starting to see a little bit timid, and we're talking to Coach Flynn, and it was just trying to get him to get to his offense and get comfortable wrestling his style. Well, now we're seeing that, and we're seeing a lot of success from this guy, and a name that you're going to be hearing for multiple years to come out of Morgantown.
At 133 pounds, Andrick leading the team in takedowns with 29 on the year. And again, he was victorious at Pitt on Friday, looking to carry that momentum over. And Carter Schmidt on the mat for Oklahoma, redshirt sophomore, career record of 23 and 23. That one defended well by Andrick, who's going to score.
It's a beautiful takedown. Gunner's doing a really good job just trying to get in on those single legs. As soon as he gets to the leg, though, it's not necessarily finishing whatever shot he took. It's adjusting and finishing the way that he was, which is getting his head on the outside and cutting across that double. Really good at getting wrestlers off the mat. And then as soon as they're returning them, looking to go straight to his offense.
So Gunnar Andrick, his team best 30th takedown of the year, gets him out in front here in the first period. Schmidt to his feet. Andrick hanging on as they go out of bounds with 1:46 to go here in the first period.
There it is. Gets that head to the outside and blows right through that double. Tough return and immediately to the hips. Out of bounds.
Andrick working from the top. Again, Schmidt very quickly to his feet. Andrick right back to the mat.
It's a savvy return from Gunnar there. Schmidt did a really good job fighting the hands, and when you're returning, Gunnar did a nice job. You don't necessarily have to lock the hands. He just went to the wrist, lifted, got a nice return there as Schmidt was doing a good job from the bottom, fighting hands and separating. Gunnar immediately to that near side, claw into a half, flirts with it. Schmidt back up to his feet. Gunnar just kind of twists him down to get a reversal. He's doing really good putting pressure on those hips, in control. He's got a tight waist and a near side hook.
We've watched Andrick evolve here as a freshman. We've just seen his confidence grow each and every match.
It is. He seems so much more comfortable than what we were seeing at the beginning of the season, and that was something that Coach Flynn said immediately out the gate. You know, it's a young guy, but as you get into that college experience, you just become used to it, and they knew that he has the talent to succeed at this level, and he's doing just that and then some. Just a very, very impressive, a true freshman, might I add, true freshman. You don't see that all too much.
True freshman from Point Pleasant High School, where he won 4 West Virginia state championships, and this whistle comes 47 seconds remaining.
I mean, you give the stall, and you got to give it to Schmidt. I mean, he's doing a great job getting to his feet and attacking, but all Gunner's really doing is he's pushing to return. That's all he can do. Schmidt not allowing to get him to the offense, regardless of stall call for the first period for Gunner.
It's been a while since West Virginia's been at home. It was December 14th when they wrestled Oklahoma State. And the last time we saw Gunnar Andrick, he was beating the 11th ranked Ronnie Ramirez of Oklahoma State.
Which is really, I think, his marquee win of the year. Really impressive to be able to get that done. And, you know, a guy who's, you know, now battling with the top recruit in the country, Jax Forrest, who's coming in, who just made some noise in the duel against Oklahoma when they faced each other a couple weeks ago. For Gunnar to go out and beat Ronnie Ramirez, that's a good, really, really solid win against a very tough Oklahoma State team that also avoided the shutout.
Started that one off with a victory. Schmidt doing everything he can to try to spin out here. Andrick determined to ride out this first period. He's got the lone takedown so far, and he's got 2 minutes of ride time built up as well. As the buzzer sounds at the end of the first, the dominant first period for true freshman Gunnar Andrick.
And we were just talking about with the Ronnie Ramirez match. He was able to win that match because of his control from the top position. We've seen him do it before in other matches, doing it here in the first.
Coach Roger Kish there with Oklahoma, again his third year. 21-13 the record at Oklahoma. Qualified 5 for the NCAA tournament last year. And had a top 25 finish, trying to build that Oklahoma program back up. They've got 7 team national championships in wrestling, and obviously sharing the same neighborhood as Oklahoma State. That's try to get up to that level takes a lot of work.
It is, and just what wrestling means for the state of Oklahoma. We talked a little bit about that with Coach Kish, and it's just everyone around that region just loves to support wrestling and go out and just see some battles on the mat. And it bleeds into these programs. You see just the absolute historic dominance from both of them. A beautiful switch from Gunnar.
Andrick with the reversal and the whistle. Schmidt started that period on the top, and Gunnar Andrick flipped the script on him here in the second period to move that lead to 5-0.
Just when Schmidt was starting to get that pressure forward, Gunnar takes the floor out from under him and gets a 6 switch to go up 5-0 in the second.
Andrick back on top now, where he's got a 1.5-minute ride time already accumulated.
Chopping that arm forward and working under. He lets go of it. Thought he was going for a tilt there. He switches to the other side now.
Halfway through the second period.
He's got that little shallow hook to a half. You can see he ends up letting him out as soon as Schmidt gets to his feet.
Mountaineer coach Tim Flynn with a couple of in-state natives in the lineup as freshmen. Gunnar Andrick. We'll see Brock Kaler later at heavyweight. Both of those individuals true freshmen. And Gunnar Andrick really starting to make a name for himself.
That's what you'd really like to see. One more takedown, I think, here to get the end of this period going. Only 20 seconds left, but give you a little bit of padding in that third period to try and get some bonus points here. Bonus points needed down low. Like we were talking, you got out to the good start on Friday against Pitt, but I think one of the main factors in not able to come away with a win was a factor of not being able to get those bonus points. Pitt was able to get the bonus points, so now we need to get them where West Virginia can.
Schmidt will start period 3 on the bottom. Andrick up 5-1. And in solid shape with the ride time point as well. Schmidt up quickly. We saw this in the first period. And there he goes, gets out. A lot more success here in the third getting out than he did in the first period. 5-2 on the scoreboard. Again, that ride time point pretty close to being secured for Andrick as well.
Beautiful shot. A little low ankle there from Gunnar. Splits the legs, decides to single off to one. Got the head stuck in the middle, looking to elevate a little bit. Schmidt trying to stuff the head. Got that overhook. Gunnar's just got that head underneath. Needs to try and pop that out. I know he wants to take his head out to that left side and cut across, but Schmidt doing a good job staying on the hips, pushing the hips away, locking in between, grabbing ankles, and just defending all that he can to not give that up, especially here on the edge.
Schmidt staying in bounds briefly. Now they go out with 1:01 left. A neutral start here. Again, 5-2 on the scoreboard, but Andrick has the ride time point. Schmidt needs a quick takedown here. Final 45 seconds. Schmidt trying to make something happen offensively here. Andrick has defended him well. That now he's in on a shot with 26 seconds left.
He's in really deep. Gunner doing a good job keeping that left foot away as much as he can. But Schmidt, if he elevates that leg and really pressures in, it's going to be tough. Gunner doing a good job trying to stay out and lock on that almost. But
no points yet. We're down to 5 seconds. There's the takedown. So that makes it 5-5. But again, time's going to expire here, and that ride time point is going to be the difference. Gunner Andrick, a 6-5 victory over Carter Schmidt. And the Mountaineers have won in each of the first 2 weight classes.
Schmidt really a great job getting what he can do to eliminate the damage on that. But Gunner controlling the first wins it.
Mountaineers up 6-0 on Oklahoma.